Hello everyone. Just going to be doing some parents for today's stream. I'll go over the part 1 of the anniversary just because it's gonna start in like 4 minutes. Right? Yeah, 4 minutes. So the one thing from part 1 is the daily legend races. We're gonna have this for 42 days, is it? Yeah. 42 days of the daily legend races. So that one already started. But let me move over here. So this is like in 3 minutes. But if we go down to, where is it? Yeah, we should have so starting in now 2 minutes, the half TP cross will last until April 14th, which is 42. Well, actually, yeah, it's 42 days. No, it is still 42. It's like 42 and a half days since this is starting halfway through today. But we'll have the 2x career mode rewards back, so you get, the shoes, the carrots, the sashes, and everything will be 2x'd for 42 days. And the half TP will be there for 42 days. So it's a good time to grind, I guess. We'll have 42 days of both of these. And the daily legend race. In case you needed like more money or more I don't know, the supporter points. Daily shop will now include every single piece for every character that's been released, except Admire Vega, who comes out in 2 days. But this will be the update to the daily shop. We have the first anniversary shop, which on release shouldn't have the hint books. The hint books were introduced at part 2, or is it part 3? When did I have it? Hint books were added with Satano Diamond. Is Satano Diamond part 2 or part 3? I'm pretty sure the hint books don't come in the shop that's gonna come out in like a minute, but maybe I'm wrong. We have the anniversary missions, which have all of these rewards. We'll look through the actual mission requirements once it releases. There's the daily free scout. This is only a single scout. I believe it is 3 scouts to Metro Ardon. No, sorry, 2 scouts to Metro Ardon, 3 scouts to Admire Vega, and then 6 scouts to the Fine Motion rerun. So there is 11 total free pulls here. She's on the 22nd, so okay. Okay, that's part 3 then. Yeah. Yeah, because the next banner after Admire Vega is Kitas in Black, and I don't think the hint books were introduced there. I think the hint books were introduced with Satano Diamond. And then there's the first anniversary countdown, which is 10 days of login. You can get 150 carrots. We'll have the banner up for the first anniversary. I believe the color is red. I think that's everything. And we're about to be able to see it once this thing refreshes. I've been holding on to my TP. I haven't done any grinding today. Actually, I did 1 parent run today, so I didn't cap out. But other than that, like, I've just been waiting for the half TP. Got to save some carrots. I save 5 carrots every time. Oh, the Valentine's Day event is out! Wait, I didn't realize they would introduce this. Wait, I thought this was next year. What? Why are they introduced? Wait, I thought this was next year! Oh, wait, what? We don't get the image? Oh, that's kind of sad. We don't get the image for it? What do you do with it? It restores 30 TP. So you can use it to restore... you can use it as a TP crystal, or you can just save them. Yeah, I thought that... okay, well that kind of sucks. It doesn't come with the images. Wait, let me restart this. Let me go back to the title screen. I think the Valentine's... I was really hoping that they would come out with the images. But I didn't know that was this year. I didn't realize they would bring it early. You only get one per year? You get one from one UMA per year, but there's 12 days of it, so you can pick chocolates from 12 different UMAs. I think you need a certain amount. But it should... I think it lasts... I think when I picked it, right, it said it lasted 12 days. Let me pull up the news post on it. When does this last? Oh, never mind, it's 7 days. It ends on the 9th, not 12 days. But you can get one single gift on each of the days. And then once you receive a gift, you can't receive it from the same Uma Musume. So, like, I picked Haru today. So that means for the next 6 days, I obviously can't pick Haru. Actually, no. I can pick the base form Haru. So I can get 2 from Haru. I can get one from her New Year's outfit, and I can get one from her base outfit. Alright, this is just like all the trainers that you have. Usually they have like images, but it doesn't seem like... I'm pretty sure one of the wiki pages had it. Valentine's chocolate. Yeah, usually like for example, Neo Universe was the first one that popped up. They comes with like an image of what type of chocolate they had, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be out for this, sadly. It looks like they just give you the item. But yeah, if you like actually wanted to use it, it's a 30 TP reward. So I'll probably pick like Haru, Maruzensky, I don't know, Ogre. Was there any other news posts? No, it doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and grab our 30 TP from signing up. Or sorry, 330 TPs from signing up. And then I think that's everything. Wait, I thought Free Scout started today. Is it tomorrow? I'm sorry. I've been feeling sick this week. Where's the Free Scouts? Oh, these start tomorrow. Oops. So we get it tomorrow and the day after for it. I thought Free Scouts were today. Another thing is that in like 8 hours, no, not 8 hours, in 7 hours, there will be maintenance. No, it's 9 hours, sorry. Keep getting it mixed up. In 9 hours, there will be maintenance on the game for 2 hours, so probably not the plan to play the game in 9 hours for 2 hours. What else is there? The special shop. Yes, we should go in there. So, let's see. Are the hint books in here? Oh wow, there's nothing in here. That's crazy. There is nothing to buy. But we will do our tickets, I guess. I thought everything from the start of the shop was unlocked and then the hint books was later. I didn't realize it was like this little on the first day. Here 1 AM runs. Yeah, I think the maintenance is at like 11 PM for me. I'll probably just get ready for bed. Well, that was everything in the shop. I don't think I've bought stuff in the shop for the other stuff. I don't like how Tazuna has new lines. It gets so weirded out. Let's go ahead and buy the other hint books. Yeah, maintenance will be in 9 hours. I might need to start refreshing my... Oh wait, there's something for club points. I might need to start refreshing my friends list. Wow, it looks so weird seeing the decorations now. Alright, the missions as well. Fill up 3 friendship gauges and complete a career. Buy 10 skills. Win 15 races in your career. Do 40 career goals, 10 career goals. Rank C or higher. They're making you do a URA finale playthrough? What? That's kind of annoying. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, wait, I wanted to do cleats. Let me... not uncap. I need to get more rare versions. Wait, how do you... Isn't there a button that, like, selects all? Oh my gosh. Is there not? I thought there was a button that, like, would select all of your excess ones. Actually, you know what? I want to clear my rare ones. I just need more. Or sorry, I want to keep my SRs. No, that says clear all. Oh! Okay, never mind. I kept seeing the clear all. I thought, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and just clear all of these. Alright, let me buy these tickets. Wow, I almost have... I have 200 pulls and tickets. It's kind of crazy. Hoarding those for no reason. I guess let me just claim all of my stuff then. I have here 7k. But like, I'm like close to 600 pulls. Maybe if I claim my missions. I've been saving all of these to for a rainy day. All my main missions. Alright, let's go ahead and just do the... Let's do the Uma first. So this is round 1. This is what you could buy from the anniversary shop, which just means it's all of the starting Umas. But it's only a 2-star, so, or 2-star guarantee, so it's still only a 3% chance for an S or 3-star. It doesn't look like I got one. Anyone but Gold Ship. Ergu. I have 10 of these tickets. I guess I might as well just go through all of them all. See if we can get an SSR here. I think I have all the SRs max limit broken now. This isn't looking... Man, I love Gacha. So fun. I don't even know what I'm excited. Like, there's nothing out of here I would even want. I guess maybe Fine Motion is like the only thing I can use. Yeah, I don't think any of the other starting ones help. I feel like I've only seen Hishi Amazon. Windy and Nishino Flower aren't on the list. Oh, actually, I won't have the list anymore. But any SR that was put onto a... Yeah, I just went through it all, so I don't have the list anymore. Any SR that was put onto a banner won't be included in the round 1. Okay, well, I think that's everything. I think now it's just time to use half TP. That's wild that this thing's gonna last 42 days. Let's see here, borrow King Halo. Hopefully I won't have terrible luck like I did last stream. Actually, let me show the... Where is it? Let me show the ones I have. What spark am I trying to farm? I'm doing Umastan Nimble Nav, the two I want. Technically, I can use this Hishi Amazon like for looping purposes, but I kind of want more than just these 3 skills, so I've been continuing to stay here. But because the selector ticket doesn't come until the 23rd, and I kind of need the selector ticket for Nice Nature, like I can't actually build my ace until the 23rd. So that's like, you know, I think 10 days, 9 days. 9 days between the start of Mant and like the time that I would actually have my fully built deck for my ace. So I think I'm going to spend more time on parenting in Mant, just because like there's just, I mean, obviously I want to improve my team trials, but it shouldn't be too hard to maintain team trials. I don't think, you know, 40,000 people can understand the 3rd scenario fast enough where like I should be pressured to spend all 8 days on team trials. But yeah, mainly I want Nimble Nav, Umastan, and then a Mile Pink Spark, because Narita Bryan I want to use as one of my grandparents, and she has Mile B, so I need to up this to A so I can use it as a grandparent. What's the best farming scenario? It's definitely the 3rd scenario. It's definitely Mant, but like obviously if you don't want to spend the effort on it, it is what it is. But the only thing that would make Mant not the best scenario to train in is if they change how affinity works early. Because there was affinity changes at the 2nd anniversary where only G1s mattered. But like we won't know until probably like the 9th, I would say, would be the earliest they would release information about like importing anything early, whether that be quality of life or balance changes or anything like that. My estimations would be the 9th, because that's what they did for Araharu. They did the balance patch, well, they did the news post of the balance patch 3 days before the scenario went live. So we just won't know for sure. But if that doesn't happen, like if they don't do the affinity changes, make a new track, or sorry, Track Blazer would be the best scenario to do parents in, because you can get like on just one side of a legacy, you can get like 30 more affinity. You played Mant on JD practice, it's fun. The scenario itself isn't bad. It's just the time that like it takes. I'm like really expecting them to give us the super skip, like the faster careers, because they did it for I guess they didn't do it for the other servers, since there's a different publishing company that works on the other servers. Like both the Taiwanese server and the Korean server, I don't think are, like the port of them isn't under Cygames' control. Like they lent it to a different company in that region. But I'm very expectant that they're gonna port that early, because I can't imagine like they wouldn't do that. Like it's been like 4 years of everyone complaining how bad the 3rd scenario is. I like the scenario outside of like, I mean, I don't really care about the time factor, because like I just play this game way too much. And it would just, like, it would be nice if, you know, I can get 33% more runs done with the super skip. But the scenario itself is fun to do. Like, it's just the time commitment. I think a lot of people, like, I hate the fourth scenario and the... Yeah, I hate the fourth scenario and the fifth scenario because of how the scenario works. I just kind of don't like the third scenario because it takes a little bit of time. What are some of the quality of life changes I would like? Spark rerolls would help a lot. That's like the second, like, in terms of what I really want is I want super skip. Like, I think that will just help a lot with the retention rate of this game. Like, I think 45 minutes is just asking too much from people to play for just like one career. Spark rerolls is definitely second because that cuts parent making in half. You know, like, it sucks that you have to spend the TP, but like, it literally just cuts the runs in half, or the amount of runs you need to do for parenting in half, because it just allows you to emulate a second run. Outside of those two, there's not really much else that I want. Like, those are the only two quality of lives that I think are really good for the game. Like, affinity changes, I don't think really matters. I know a lot of people like want Evos, but Evos just like make... Evos don't really... I mean, it changes up the meta, but like, it's worse off if you can't spend for the strong Umas. Like, Evos make... Evos make like Oshi running a lot harder, because there's just stronger Umas on certain tracks. And like, it doesn't... I mean, like, sure, it'll make like... I don't know. Christmas Ogre weaker. I guess maybe that's a good thing. But... like, I just don't think it's that great of a change to the game. Like, it doesn't change much, it just makes certain gacha characters stronger on a certain track. Actually, I could have taken the energy loss version. Oh wait, never mind, I have one more training. This is a great-grandparent run. I might just do all of my parenting in Mant, because I need like 9 days before I can actually work on an ace. Asking for a head on your left will work. I like buying some skills for the start, because sometimes I just straight up lose. How do I decide if a GP or a parent is good enough? Always like... wow, I got third anyways, so it didn't matter. Before I start like a certain... oh. My stream just went down? Okay, that was weird. My PC just froze for a bit. Before I start like my parent runs, I always like set out like, this is what I want to hit, and then I grind until I hit that, essentially. And if like for example, for Hishi Amazon, I want Umasian and Nimblnav as my sparks, and then I want a Mile Spark. And like those are the things I'm just aiming for. And it's like, I think you just like want to set an expectation for what you can hit. Is botting for fans real? Yeah, I think right now there's like one bot that's like in like the top 30, right? But I guess people bot for fans. Do I stop on time constraints? Yeah, I would also like set a time limit for sure. Which is why like you should save like parents that are usable. Like for example, I have the Hishi Amazon with 1-star Mile. Actually, 1-star Mile is not really copable. But the time constraints I think you would say like that you should set is like, if you know, like, you should just have I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I know I'm gonna make my Tamamo Cross on the 23rd, right? Which means when Mant releases, I have 8 days. So, like, if I were to make 2 parents, I would just try to spend 4 days on both. And, like, in the first 4 days, if I hit something copable, then, like, I would decide, okay, after these 4 days are done, I just gonna have to use the Uma or the parent that I found copable. The only like thing is obviously if it's not realistic to hit, which is why you definitely don't want to overextend like how much you can do. I think like being able to calculate the odds is a good thing. So for example, we can calculate the odds for my Hishi Amazon I'm looking for. So the main thing I want is Nimble Navigator, right? So Nimble Navigator, I can get no stopping me from this scenario if I beat the finale. Sometimes I don't. I think my last run I didn't beat the finale. But if I bought no stopping me, which I'm gonna borrow Bijin in Mant to hopefully get no stopping me. It's a 70% chance, because I have Nimble Nav on all of my parents. There's a 70% chance to get the White Spark for Nimble Nav. Hishi Amazon has 4 aptitudes, which means that there's a 25% chance that she rolls on Mile. And then there's a 1 in... So right now, the odds of me hitting Nimble Nav and a Mile aptitude is 17.5%. Which is 1 in every, like 1 in every 6-ish runs, right? So I know that for my bare minimum, I'd hit in 1 in 6, which means like I can probably look to do 10 runs to try to hit the bare minimum of a Mile Pink and Nimble Navigator. I'm saying 1 in 6 because sometimes I don't get no stopping me, which makes these odds a lot worse, obviously. Now let's say I also want a Stamina Spark. Then I would need to multiply this by 0.2, because there's a 20% chance that you hit a specific blue that you're looking for, which now drops it down to 3.5%. To get the bare minimum of a Stamina Spark, any Mile Spark, and Nimble Navigator, assuming that I got no stopping me. Which now brings us to me having to do, like, probably 30 runs to get those types. And like that's the bare minimum, and I think I can do 30 runs in 4 days. I guess it's not a 1 in 5, it'd be a 1 in 6 for Narita Bryan to hit this odds, so it would probably be a lot lower, which is why I think like getting the blue spark on the grandparents is a little bit more important. But you want to like kind of calculate the odds of your bare minimum, just so you know, like, on average how long it would take. What does the star and the white spark do? Yeah, you'll have a higher chance of inheriting the spark if you have more of a the more star level it has. And then grandparents will be halved. So if you have like a 3-star in a grandparent, you have a lesser chance of inheriting the skill as opposed to a 3-star of your main parent. Yeah, I always try to get the blue. Like, I think blue sparks matter on grandparents a lot more because it's a little bit easier to do that. I think coping on your main parent's pretty important. You don't worry about the odds, you just hit. Yeah, I mean, yeah. You could always live like that. But I would say, like, I usually try to plan out, like, what I need to do. Like, I would always, like, try to just plan out, like, the bare minimum to hit. Wow, I got 4th. How many runs would Tamamo need to take with her needing Mile Sparks too? Probably like, I don't know, because like you're gonna have your two main parents with the pink sparks. Alright, so probably somewhere around... I mean, I'd assume you'd at least hit like 1 in 15, 1 in 20. Like at the bare minimum, if you have like 2-star long on both your main parents. But, I mean, I'm probably just gonna glue at the first inspiration if I don't hit long S. Like, if I have like good stats and stuff, holy. If I have good stats and stuff, I would just, I mean, I'd play it out to the second inspiration, but like, if I think a good thing in Mant to learn, especially with the half TP off, considering you have 9.6 runs that you can do. I mean, unless you're playing Mant, if you're playing Uma Musume for like 3.5 hours every day, and you can get through all 5 of your borrows, then sure, maybe don't glue. But I would highly recommend learning when a run is bad, which is just like if you have bad shops after. Usually my glue point is after first summer, so like if I had bad shops going up to it and I had a bad inspiration, I would just quit out the run. But yeah, it's like half TP and 5 borrows, I think is a lot to get through. Like, I don't expect everyone to sweat out 3.5. Actually, 3.5 hours is also like a very generous estimate, because that's assuming you understand how the scenario works. You can get through a scenario in like 45 minutes to 50 minutes. So learning when to quit out of a run is pretty important. I hate Hishiama's in summer training because the dialogue lasts so long. Now that I've done so many of these runs. Yeah, I'm running Mile B on Tamama Cross, which is why I said that I wanted a Mile Spark on Hishiama's for Narita Brian. All Mant, all Ace runs are co-parent runs. Yeah, I most likely will just use my Tamama Cross if she hits a long spark as a parent as well. For like, I don't know, gold chip. I don't know who I'm running for it. All I know is I'm bringing Tamama Cross to the Tendo Show Spring. And hopefully 8 days is long enough. That's 40 borrows to hit a cross. If I don't hit cross in 40 runs, then I might just... I don't know, maybe I just delete my channel. Maybe I delete my entire account if I don't hit in 40 runs. Yeah, some general ideas, but hard numbers would be... I don't know, like, it really depends on your deck. Like, I can give you a hard number for, like, a deck that, like, an SSR deck, but I don't think I've ever played... But I can't imagine what the stats would be during, like, first summer for a weaker deck. I would have to like, actually just run the weaker deck. I would say after first summer though, like generally like a decent deck can get like 500s across the board. Well, except guts, but like you should have like 500 speed, 500 stand, 500 power, 500 wit, and like I don't know 300 guts by the end of the first summer for like an actual deck. But I would need to like actually run like an SR deck in order to give you these stat requirements for CM11. Is superior heal a reliable unique? You need to be 4th place or lower, and someone needs to pass you. It should be fairly reliable. Like, you just need to be passed by somebody during the mid-race. It's generally one of the more reliable ones for backliners. I wouldn't run it on pace. I would only run it on late or end closer. Am I forcing 1100 stam in Mant Parent runs? I don't think it's necessary. Maybe. Because I could drop Bijin for like cafe. I don't know, I haven't decided what the deck would how this deck would change in. It probably, yeah, actually no, I would have to drop Bijin because I need to borrow Wit Bijin. So I'd probably run Wit Bijin, drop Shakur because I don't think I'm gonna go for straightaway Spurt in Mant when Cross already has it. So yeah, I'll probably just run double Stam, force 1100. The anniversary paid ticket, the paid tickets are like the best value you can get. Like you can imagine, like let's say you always had average luck on a banner. The anniversary ticket is worth 100 pulls. Because generally you get two of the supported cards. Well, you actually get like 1.5 and 200 pulls plus, and then you get the additional one from Pity. So in 200 pulls you usually get 2.5, but let's say you just had like somewhat below average luck. The ticket is worth 100 pulls. And to get 100 pulls in carrots, it is $140. Step-up banners are also a good deal, but like the tickets and the step-up banners, which were introduced at the 4th anniversary, are like the two best deals that you can buy if you were to spend money on the game. All the other, like even the daily carrot bundle, like is not worth your money. Like those, the ticket and the step-up banners are like the only things that are worth it. I think everything else is just way too expensive. Which doesn't stop me from buying it, but I would say like if you were to spend money, it should be those two. Yeah, no, I will be buying both tickets. Your ticket is worth 200 pulls. On average, it's worth 100. But if, like, you only needed one copy, it'd be worth 200. Or if you had really bad luck on the Uma banner, then yes, it's technically 200 pulls. But, like, usually you get it in 100. With average luck. I guess, yeah, if you had, like, even worse luck, then it would be more valuable. If you had really bad luck on the banners, it would be even more valuable. I mean, I went to Pity on 2 of the Uma banners, and then I got, like, I got Uguri and 50 pulls. We'll have to see how my Nishino Flower pulls go. Wow. I need to trade Sam for the Tonosha Spring. My average was 133 pulls. Kind of. It depends on like what you're looking for, I guess. It feels so weird having to buy skills mid-race. Hishi Amazon's so bad. I think it's 110 pulls is the average. So you can value it at 110 pulls. But I would say, you know, like the other things you get from the pulling 100 times are worth 10 pulls. So I just said 100 pulls for the ticket. But to get like a specific character, I think you're averaging 110 pulls. Right. I wonder how many how many parent runs I've done now. Why Hishiyama's on GP? Because I don't think, like, unless you're playing in Mant, like you're not gonna get the skills or the green spark from your great-grandparents. Sorry, your grandparents. And Hishiyama's has a 1 in 4 to hit the specific spark I'm aiming for, and she can explode on end closer. But like I don't know what like the only thing that sucks is that her affinity is worse because she runs the triple tiara. But like if I hit the specific one on this and like Narita Bryan takes too long to make, that I can cope with the Kishi Amazon and then make the main parent. Yeah, Wedding Amazon is a way better runner. Base Amazon, like, she just doesn't have skills. Do I think Fine Motion is worth the pull for a free-to-play, or should you save those pulls to maximum make Ramono? From the start of even the Fine Motion rerun banner, from the Fine Motion rerun banner until Midro Ramono, there is a year and a half in between. Just off of like, actually not a year and a half, sorry. There is 8 months in between, right? Midro Ramono released 2/23, which means that there's 13 CMs from the start of the rerun banner until Midro Ramono. Like, I don't think you're gonna see much return on any other card. Like, most other cards don't last 13 CMs. How many mouse sparks am I using with Cross? I'm aiming for 7 to get a minimum of B, but unfortunately I do need to borrow a Grass Wonder, because I don't own her, but I'm assuming like somebody's gonna make that. Like I'm not looking for any white sparks from the other. Like I'm doing all the white spark grinding on my side of Legacy because I'm just under the assumption that no one's gonna grind out their white sparks, and there's no point in white sparks if they don't have good race affinity. So I just want a Grass Wonder main parent that like maybe has long. But I don't like Fine Motion is ran in every deck. Even if you were to do a Guts deck, like Fine Motion is still ran in the Guts deck. Like I don't know why. Like I don't know why you would pull for a Guts card for a Guts deck when, and then borrow Fine Motion when you can just have Fine Motion and like borrow the Guts. Like both sides of the deck like will run a Wit card. Unless you don't care about Wit and you're doing like a speed Guts deck, which I straight up don't believe in. What's the downside of not running mile races in Man? Just less stats. Yeah. Mainly you'll just be like, you're just gonna have a lot less stats. And like a little bit of less SP. But like that's the same thing for anything, right? Yeah, if nobody makes a long Grass Wonder, I'm gonna lose like all faith in the competitiveness of CM. Like, there's surely one person is gonna do that, right? Like, the Tenrusho Spring is very backline heavy. Like, there has to be one person that will make like a bare minimum long Grass Wonder. I can understand, like I'm gonna run Guts Wit, right? Like, I think you're stupid if you don't run Guts Wit for the Tokyo Derby. Or not the Tokyo Derby, sorry, the Tokyo Mile. Like, I think you have to run a Guts deck on the Tokyo Mile. But, like, I just don't believe in this Guts speed deck. It's like, you need Wit. I don't know. Sure, there's one person who makes like a bare minimum Grass Wonder with a long spark. Sorry, it was not the 2400. I meant the Tokyo Mile, not the Derby. But there's a Tokyo Mile that you really want Guts for, because of the straight. It's the same thing as like the last Tokyo Mile. Like, if somebody hit dueling, they just won, right? But like, you kind of need to run a Guts deck for that track. But not the Derby, not the Derby. The Derby, I'm not running a Guts deck. What if that one person runs out of friend slots? I will beg in their DMs to free a slot for me. I will go into their DMs and beg. Yeah, like, I'm also the sprint. Like, I don't know why you would run Speed Wit for the sprint. Because, you know, like, I don't think KS Miracle is out for this one, but the Boxing Guts card is really good for this, especially if you're running Frontrunners for Groundworks. Boxing Guts is really good. But like, I misspoke. I meant to say that the 14th CM, like, you really want Guts for this last straight. Derby would be like 2 speed, 3 wit, 1 power with stamp power. Yeah, I saw. I think some people for the Derby like ran El Condor Pasa for killer tunes. You can run like Muteki for her skills. Yeah, it's on and like her hints. I think Derby has a lot more flexibility. Is there a way to message someone in Uma to clear those slots? I don't think so, no. But I usually the people who like make good parents post like in the unofficial Discord, and then like you can DM them either in the I lost. No stopping me. But you could like usually I haven't begged anyone yet, but if they were full, I would just try to look for their parent in the unofficial Discord because maybe they posted it there and beg them to open their slots. What am I looking for Fantasy Grass? Yeah, just like Stam Blue, Long Spark. Like the ideal Grass Wonder for me would just be 3-star Stam, 3-star Long. Yeah, I do say yeah, because like, I mean, I'm not ashamed. I will beg someone in their DMs. If it would help my build, I would beg. But yeah, just like 3-star Stam, 3-star Long would be ideal. I would like Miles in the grandparents, but I don't think that's as important. Would Smart Falcon be viable as a power card to give Groundworks and Prudent? I mean, I think it's fine. Like, if you're running a Speed Wit deck, like your last 2 slots are flex. I mean, honestly, this is like, my deck is what? Tamamo or Fuku Kitaro, Kitasen Black, Nice Nature, Fine Motion. That's like the general build of the Speed Wit. It's 2 speed, 2 wit. Your last 2 slots are flex. For the Tennis Show Spring, it'd probably be Super Creek and... Well, I'm gonna run Admire Vega Power, because I think I can hit enough Stam with that. But, like, you could run 2 Speed, 2 Stam, 2 Wit in a Speed Wit deck. You want to see... Oh, I am not doing a meta build for the next CM. My next CM team is Haru, and, like, that's it. If I had Suzuka, I think it would be a lot better. Yeah, generally you would probably want full Stam, because Super Creek... You want to solo run Super Creek, but as an end closer, you kind of need to run the power card. So I think that should be enough Stam. But yeah, the next CM is the 3200. After, well, the next CM's technically the dirt, because like that still hasn't started. It is not Kyoto, right? But I have 1 Uma for the mile. Just actually, wait, I can't just buy random things. Roll buy and closer savvy. I'm gonna use Selectron Suzuka. Well, no, because the scenario would be over by the time Suzuka comes out. So I'm just gonna do... like, I want this, essentially, but with no stopping me as one of, like, instead of, like, straight adept, for example, I would want no stopping me, and then I need the Mouse Spark. But there's kind of, like, nothing to do until man starts. What hair should you run for end closers and front runners for CM11? For end closers, you can think about getting, like, Grass Wonder, but other than that, it's, like, you want, like, Ogre Cap, you want T-Pulse, you just probably just want Speed and Hair, it's, like, T-Pulse. If you don't need Stamina from, like, Grass Wonder, which I think is the only one that works on end closers, then you should look for just, like, Ogre Cap and, like, whatever 2.5 you can get. TM Up Row. Let me pull up the veterans list. Yeah, Emperors I'm like a little iffy on. Duty's nice, like it's 0.15, but it's like very, very consistent. Emperor, like, I don't know. I guess you can win if you're like super far back, but I feel like the end closer in front generally wins. I don't know, maybe there's gonna be a lot of random pace chasers. Emperor is perfectly fine. Is Pump not? Yeah, you should not be running Pump. Front runner though, like, I don't know how you play the game without Kitas in black. You can inherit Kitas in black for 0.1, I guess. But yeah, Pump is not good. If you are not at your max speed in 110 meters, like, you're not winning the game. Like, if you still need acceleration by the time, like, the corner starts, like, you've already lost. You're, like, in last place, even if you were 6th. Yeah, but there's no excels you can inherit except Kitas in black for front runners, technically. Though, like, I don't know, 0.1 excel I don't think is winning you the game. I think you have to be Kitas in black in order to actually perform well. Is Christmas Ogre viable as pace? I mean, yeah, like, there's no activator for Christmas Ogre here. But you can just gamble on, like, the like preferred position, hydrate, radiant first star. But yes, the next CM, this is all I'm running. I'm just gonna run Haru and 2 debuffers, 2 Kenai debuffers, and we pray that she can win. Yeah, Pump is like, no stopping me even is like a little bit weaker because you don't need that much acceleration unless it's your only acceleration. But yeah, this. Obviously, last 3 speed trainings, I have 3 speed cards, none of them showed up. I would have max speed if one of these cards showed up for the last 3 trainings, which kind of ifs me, but I don't think I can make something better than this. If your only excel is no or nimble nav, then I think you do need to pick up no stopping me. Otherwise, like Tamama Cross, I think can get away with. Tamama Cross can get away with, what do you call it? Nimble Nav. I'm trying to turn down my light. I'm trying to use my foot to turn it down. There we go. Sweet borrow? Yeah, it was a sweet borrow because I had Forward March and Highlander in my legacies. I was trying to get Forward March and Highlander through legacies and then use sweet for straightaway spurt. But I ended up not getting Highlander here. I only ended up getting Forward March, which is unfortunate. But the ideal thing would be, instead of do 2 Keen ID buffers in Haru, it would be Suzuka and a Keen ID buffer. And I think that'd be like the strongest comp I can run. Is Tachyon's ult good? Tachyon's ult will always activate, well, if you fulfill the conditions for it, will always activate right here. At the, oh wait, not right there. Sorry. It activates halfway through. So like it'll like activate halfway through this first corner if you're in position for it. It's not an activator for Festival. Is Ender Ogre worth going for over pace gambling? Nah, I think you should just pace gamble. I think like there's no activator for it, so I don't know like why. You're just running like a different gold ship. I don't know. There's not like, you still need to get like no stopping me or nimble nav. You still need to get straightaway spurt. Like I'd rather you just do gambler pace ogre. How does Kitasen Suzuka work? Kitasen Black's skill works in second place. You know how like every single frontrunner right now is fighting for first place? Kitasen Black doesn't care about that. She can be in second place. And this is 0.3 Excel for 5 seconds, and it's instant. No other frontrunner has Excel on this track, because if you're hitting angling and scheming 113 meters late, everyone's already caught up to you. But Kitasen Black gets that 0.3 Excel for 5 seconds. Suzuka also runs so far in front. Like, it doesn't matter if Suzuka will never have enough stam to run this entire track. Like, I think it'd be almost impossible. Maybe if you do, like... Well, even if she had enough stam to run the entire track, you're gonna get ran down by an end closer at the end here. Yeah, but it's like essentially like Pasa, where you can ult in second place and get instant Excel. Pasa will not work, because Pasa's unique triggers on the last straight. So Pasa's unique would trigger all the way over here. So her unique would do nothing except give you the end speed. But Kitasen Black's works on the first, well, on the long track, it's like instant, the third straight. But a Kitasen would need to run a speed card that is not Kitasen Black, and she would also need to have Super Creek, while still getting, you know, groundworks and like everything that you need for a front runner, and you need to own Suzuka. So like, there's a lot of things that goes into Kitasen Black that you need to have an SSR that is not Kitasen Black, an SSR speed that isn't Kitasen Black. You need to have Super Creek, and you need to own Suzuka. Well, and then also you would need to own Kitasen Black. So it's just a very expensive build, but it would work. Yeah, I'd aim for like D or C for Suzuka, just so she can hold it out for a bit. But because Kitasen Black can be in second place, like all you need is that Suzuka to pace up the lobby. And because you have Suzuka, like because you run Suzuka, I mean, I'm sure you saw it during the... I mean, like Daiwa Scarlet, for example, was used a lot early on, like the Gemini Cup. It was Daiwa Scarlet and not the Gemini Cup. That's too early. What was the long CM in Aoharu? Whatever. The Daiwa is like an impromptu Kitapult. But Kitasen Black is like the actual version of it. Because Daiwa was too iffy. Even with all that, is Kitasen like for sure stronger than Ends? She can still lose to Mama Cross and Narita Taishin. like a really well-built Narita Taishin or a really built Tamamo Cross, I would say, can compete with Kitasen Black. Libra? Sagittarius? I don't remember. Also, Kitasen Black can just miss her recovery skill. Even with Max Wit, which, like, whales should be able to hit. Actually, I think most people are gonna hit, like, 1,000, 1,100, or 1,100. So, like, you have a 10% chance to miss your recovery skill. Are Shooting Star and Shadow Break good? They're fine. But Shooting Star doesn't have, like, the new version of it, right? It's still 0.15. But what is it? You just need to overtake somebody while you're 5th or higher. I mean, they're both just speed inherits. There's just no Excel inherits you can grab. And like Shadow Break's precondition of being blocked by the side would be easier as an end closer, just because I'm assuming most people are gonna bring in closers. Kitasen doesn't even run Bourbon. Yeah, that is true. How many non-whales are gonna try Kitasen? I'm just gonna be really sad if I see a Kitasen without a Suzuka. But I think if you like own Kitasen Black and own Suzuka, you should go for it. Like, I'm sure it's strong enough, even if you don't hit like the whale stats, to win a couple of rooms. But you cannot just run Kitasen Black on her own. Like, I think you need Suzuka. She kind of needs to be leashed. But, like, no one's gonna build a front runner to deny you 2nd place. Like... like, the thing that Kitasen Black loses out to is, like, Mihono Bourbon. Can I elaborate on the notes that I wrote on my doc for Kitasen Black? What did I say? Good parent for long tracks, awkward as an ace as she has no recoveries, and cannot be ran with Kitasen Black. SSR. Yeah, that holds true. I mean... she's a good parent once Saiyan Sky Ballroom comes out, I guess. If that's what you're asking for me when I say it's a good parent. But, like, she's not a good parent because there's no other access, so she's just awkward because she has no recoveries. And she's meant for a long track. And, like, I assume most people have Kitasen Black SSR. Oh, Ballroom Seiyun. Okay. Seiyun Sky, like, I am 90% sure released with a different unique. I'm pretty sure on release it was a final leg speed increase, but post patch it became the same conditions as Kitasen Black's, which is the straight, the third straight, like the straight that you enter on long tracks. But, like, I'm like 90% sure that she didn't release as Kitasen Black. But we have to wait until we get there. I could just be entirely wrong. I do not remember Saiyan Sky releasing as Kitasen Black's skill. But anyways, going back onto the Kitas in Black for the Tennis Show Spring. Oh, I'm blanking on it. Oh yeah, Kitas in Black on the Tennis Show Spring. Like, the only thing you lose to is somebody running a front runner that isn't a runaway. Like, a second runaway doesn't ruin your odds that much. I think it makes you a little bit weaker if they both stam out, like, super early, because you're no longer being, like, leashed. And they'll stam out during the mid-race instead of the late race. But, like, if somebody's running, like, a Valentine's Mihano Bourbon or a Summer Marozensky, and they take your positioning because you don't have a mid-race ult as Kitas in Black, then you lose out. But it's like, I personally don't think that you're going to face too many people like that, or like people who built a strong enough front runner to deny your positioning while, like, I don't know, I just think like the odds of you facing something like that aren't that high. Like, I think you have a higher odds facing another Ketapult than you do facing like someone running double regular runs that can beat you out in positioning. What am I looking for? Speed, that's what I need to grab. I was just blinking. I'm getting messages from Uma Musume. Why is it telling me that my TP is full? I'm literally playing the game right now. Does Game Tora not have the pre-updated conditions? Yeah, I don't think so. I think Game Tora has the exact same conditions as Kitas in Black. But Bottom Saiyan would work on the Arima Keenan. But like, I mean, yeah. Saiyan Sky would also work. It's just mostly for the Kikua show and the Tennis Show Spring that like you would rather run Ballroom Saiyan Sky over original Saiyan. Oops, I didn't launch Spotify. I want Spark rerolls. This is so mind-numbing. I think I've done more parent... Well, no, I've for sure done more parent runs than I've done ace runs now. Like, I think I'm closing in... Man, I don't know how many runs of each I've done. I think most of my runs are like... It's like 70% parent runs, 30% ace runs. My front want both Saiyan, ult, or Arima, or Saiyan plus Kita or something. I think by then, you should have enough affinity to start getting your skills from your grandparents. So it'd be Saiyan Sky, it'd be Saiyan Sky original, and Kitas in Black original, and then in the grandparents, of Kitasen Black original, you would have Saiyan Sky Ballroom. Because Saiyan Sky Ballroom gives you 0.07, Kitasen Black gives you 0.1. But also you're playing a front runner by then. And it's like you're not that strong. I guess if you're running like Metro Palmer, that's what you want to do. Saiyan Sky original as one parent, Kitasen Black original as the other one, and then you want to put Ballroom as a grandparent. What percentage of people will actually hit the stam requirements to survive in round 1? I don't know. Big Stam should... Right? Big Stam's gonna prevail. Like... There's no way the one race that has the longest... That has the biggest stamina requirement would not... Like, be overstammed, right? I don't think we should see like that many guts builds. I mean, I think a guts build works if you hit like 900. If you hit like 1100 power. Oh, sorry, 1100 speed, 900 stam, max guts. That sounds so bad. I feel like every time I stream my parent runs, they're so bad. I have some faith that, like, even if they try the guts build, they'd enter one race with it and realize that their Uma exploded and died. Should buy Spurt for the miles. Wait, I thought I already bought it. Yeah, I already bought it. Oh, maybe I should buy Uma stand though. Yeah, usually I buy it as soon as I see it. The Iron Will. Sounds like Kitasen is more useful than Ballroom Saiyan Sky. Yeah, I said you should pull on Kitasen Black. The only reason why I have Saiyan Sky Ballroom here is because she doesn't get put into the daily legend races. So it's like kind of hard to source her. You'd have to wait until the 2nd anniversary with a ticket in order to get her. And like you kind of want her, but she was never put into a daily legend race. Oh, and like she didn't have free pulls like Kitasen Black did. I guess you could just always borrow Ballroom Saiyan Sky. I don't think it's like that mandatory to pull. Because like frontrunners aren't really strong on long tracks anyways. Like I don't really think there's a need to pull for it. Yeah, I tried like one run where I put her on pace and she just lost everything. So I think like I usually have a decent win rate as end closer on Hishi Amazon. Yeah, we're getting 6 free pulls on Fine Motion. We should have 60 on Kitasen Black and 60 on Naruto Top Road. But they're... I mean, they could always up it. Hopefully they up it. I like free pulls. I should keep a track of can survive. Yeah, maybe we keep maybe we just have a tracker of how many Umas died. Yes, you'll get 6 pulls on Fine Motion. Hey, 6 pulls is 6 pulls. That's a discount of, what, 900 carats? That's pretty good. Shikasho isn't all... No, actually, I might not have enough stamp for... Nah, Rimakinen's fake. You don't need more than 600 stamp for the Rimakinen. And we'll also have free pulls. Like, if you saw on the banner release, we have the part 4. We have part 4 of the first anniversary, and that's going to be like 12 pulls on Satono Diamond and 12 pulls on Xeno, Rob, Roy, and Current Wit. Like, this is part of part 4. Part 4 is 24 pulls here, and it's 24 pulls there, and should be the daily legend race. Yeah, 6 pulls is 6 fine motions, if you think about it. Well, then I'll select in Crystal because you get all the SSRs you need. Well, you should definitely hold off until the 23rd, because that's when you can get the free selector. But I don't know if you want to hold off on the 12 free pulls. Just because the 12 free pulls on Rob Roy and Curran are going to be during the actual CM. But it would suck if like, in those 12 pulls you got what you ticketed. I guess if you're like giving up on the Tenosha Spring, then it's fine. But definitely hold off until after the Narita Top Road pulls, just because like you won't have your free ticket selector, and you should definitely plan it all out once you have all the materials. I have 2 rainbow crystals, so I plan on using it for anything soon. I'm gonna use 1 on Nice Nature. I need 3 copies of Nice Nature right now, and so I'm gonna use 2 selectors and 1 of the crystals. And that should be fine. Like, I'll have 2 crystals by the next scenario. This looks like your parents going for the stamp spikes. Dude, Hishi Amazon just sucks. Doing Paragon's Hishi Amazon feels so bad. When I do it on like Ogre or like Narita Brian, it's so much better. But it sucks when like all she has is power. She has what, 20 power, 10 guts? Like, it's such a toss-up if I win the Tenosha Spring. It's such a toss-up if I win anything, honestly. Like, Narita Brian and Ogre Cap just have such good uniques for the career. Or just such good uniques in general. But yeah, going into the 4th scenario with 2 crystals, I think makes me feel safe enough to... in terms of materials I have. Hold strong until winning Amazon. Yeah, I'm not pulling on winning Amazon. If she randomly comes into my account, sure, I'll play her. Having Daring Strike is really nice in your kit. No, you do not run hard mode on Brian Parents. My plan is 1 pity on the Nice Nature. No, I have 2 copies already. So I'm gonna use 2 tickets and 1 crystal to maximum break it. Yeah, let me buy some skills. There's nothing else I need to go for. I mean, I would do it for Fine Motion if I had more than one copy. I re-rolled my account for one copy of Fine Motion, and I've never used it. Well, actually, no, I did use it at the very, very start of the game when I didn't even have SRs. Trying to make Uma stand spurt? Yeah, I'm doing Nimble Nab Uma stand, because I don't think I'm running it end closer. I don't really want to run a second end closer, I don't think. Or if I do, like, I'll probably just, like, run Gold Ship. I'll probably just run Gold Ship and then borrow a Spurt Parent. Because I'll probably just do double golds for her with Swinging Maestro and Go Home Specialist if I needed it. And she'll be my safer end closer. You have 15 tickets in a dream for one copy of Fine Motion. Good luck. You have 15 tickets and 6 repulls. I think Gold Ship still has... I guess I don't have that many skills. I think Gold Ship still owns the most trophies on my account. Wait, no. Ogre might have it now. It's either Ogre or Gold Ship. I can't remember. I have 7. I've won 1 with Bakshin, 3 and 3 with Gold Ship and Ogre. I have a 2nd and a 3rd with Haru. Biwa counts. Yeah, Biwa did get 2nd place. Wait, hold up. Am I back? Why am I getting throttled? I'm just trying to do some parent runs. I feel so weird having so much TP. Surely I'm gonna win the Unity Cup on stream, right? Like, please, let me win one of these. Yeah, Spark reroll and half TP would go insane. Get 10 parent attempts? Oh my. Is it normal to have 42 days of it? Yeah. Every anniversary, it's normal. Like, when we get to Grand, like, every time the scenario starts, we will always have, like, these type of events. New Year's 2. New Year's 2 usually has, like, a week or so. I think the next New Year's event will have... The next New Year's event, which is... What's the release for the next New Year's? It's during Grand Live, right? What's the card for New Year's? Is it Sweet Toe? Special Week Stamp Sweet Toe Show Wit? What? Okay. Oh, and Kitasen Black New Year's. We should, I think, have like a week of like 3x development rewards. So usually, like for the big events, they like run these type of campaigns so people can play the game. But yeah, every anniversary will have it. I mean, we can look at the future ones. Let me pull it up. Wiki. Limited events. Event list. Then we need to go down to training campaigns. So we'll have this half anniversary for 42 days. Technically, there's a White Day campaign for increased affinity. I don't think that matters. But yeah, the 1.5 anniversary here was another, looks like another like month and a half. Well, it was a month here. It'll probably be a little bit longer. Of the half TP and 2x. And if we go to, the second anniversary, it's another another month and a half of the half TP. So just like every time we start a new scenario, you'll have this campaign, because they just want you to play the new campaign. I don't remember Sweep Wit being that shilled. I don't think Sweep Wit was that shilled. Like, people didn't really like her unique for end closers. Throne had a crazy amount of shielding though. For something that lasted a sprint CM, Throne had an insane amount of shielding. Fear the day that you catch up and have to risk all your cards on a banner that gets power crept immediately. JP pulling isn't that bad. Like, the general gist of JP is just pull on the scenario banner, pull on the New Year's banner. And like, I guess, let me look. I guess there's like some cards here that were kind of shilled. Like, I don't think Dream Journey speed is that strong. Like, it's good, but I think like that kind of got over shilled. What else? Metro Ran Stam kind of got over shilled, I guess. But I think like there's always like the safe play of doing the scenario banner and the New Year's banners. Like I think the banners that aren't on those two definitely are scary to pull on. Yeah, second in the yeah, but it's not that like, I don't know, when you have like getting on your left on end closer isn't that good before Unrival Ritz. And it's like, it's not really your game plan as an end closer to be 5th or below if you aren't going for like straight away spirit. Yeah. I do think like actually the main thing that's scary about JP is now there's precedent of them randomly releasing a limited Uma. Because originally it was like always at the anniversaries that they'll release a limited Uma. But now that Stay Gold and like Ogre Cap were released back to back as a limited Uma, like that is a scary precedent that they set out. Especially when they considering that Stay Gold was a especially considering that Stay Gold was a Evo inherit, which means you need to own Stay Gold in order to effectively use it. I think that's a really scary precedent to have out. Yeah, I think mainly it's like the back-to-back like double limited banners and Stay Gold being, you know, and Stay Gold being a evolution inherit. Is Fantasy Pasa a good choice as an end closer main? No? Fantasy Pasa is just not a good Uma. As someone who ran Fantasy Pasa for a CM, and like, just like in general, like Fantasy Pasa is just not that strong. Also, she's meant as a late surger. Like, Fantasy Pasta is supposed to be ran as a late surger. She got some dubs. Yeah, I think I could have just ran a better Uma. Man, I hate... Being in a small town is so rough. I think I have to complain to my ISP. It's like random, just like 3-second blips. Your Fantasy Pasta did good. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Like, she's decent as a gambler. Like, I mean, you can always gamble, right? But she's meant to be a late searcher on Miles, just because that's what her skills force her into. It is right-handed. It is standard distance. I don't have... Wow, I didn't even get Nimble Nav, huh? Well, this parent's just completely useless. I've lost the Unity Finals 3 times in a row. That is genuinely impressive. I didn't get a single skill spark. These are just all fake whites. Actually, Unity Cup's not that bad, but the rest of these are like fake whites. How do I calculate the EV in terms of number of parents you need to churn out for the requirements? I get the odds, and then I multiply it by 2. So if I like have a 3% chance, like my vodka, for example, was... Wait, where's the vodka that I used? Did I glue it? Oh, I might have glued it because I think I put it into this Measure Orion. But like, for example, this vodka, where I just wanted Mile and Spurt, I think it was a 2% chance. Because you can't get the gold skill straight away Spurt, you can only get the white skill. It was a 2% chance. So, because it was a 1 in 50, I just said 100 runs. And I think I ended up hitting it in 70. This specific 1 in 70. But I just get the odds and I just multiply it by 2. Which isn't like the correct way to do it. Like, that's not the mathematically correct way, but that's like the easiest way off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm not like too worried because like I have this that I can use as a great grandparent for Norita Bryan. I would just like if I can get a 3-star Mile with Nimble Nav so I can use as a cope parent, I'd feel a little bit better. How many more bars do I have? 3. Yeah, I mean you can always ask the odds. I just do like I just multiply it by 2, just for ease. But like you can technically like fully calculate it. So I think like the specific thing, the 1 in 4 that I'm chasing, I mean I could calculate how hard it is to get, you know, the 3-star Mile Spark. I'm like obviously trying to also get Uma Stan, right? Like Uma Stan here, I have Uma Stan here. But that's not like as important to me. It probably should be. I think I'll grind out Uma Stan later. Right now I just want to get Nimble Nav on everybody. I got 3 more parent runs to do. Fun. At least it doesn't take like, I don't know. Parent runs are so mind-numbing to me now. I just... I just don't care anymore. Don't care if it's a 1-star, 2-star Nimble Nap Spark. As a parent that I'm not going to use, no, I don't care. Do I make my club's quota just purely with parent runs? Yeah, generally. Like I get 500 to 600k on a parent run, so I just need to do 10 runs to meet my requirements. And I can cut. I still do fan runs. Holy, like if I don't have enough time, because like you're doing runs without the borrows, kind of feels like a waste to me. Though I can kind of start doing that now, but like I'm gonna do a fan run instead of 2 parent runs. Yeah, I'm not excited for Mant because like you kind of have to pay attention. Good parent for CM11. Any 0.25 speed inherit or a stamina like Pure Heart or Superior Heal is good. Game wants you to finish a URA finale. Do you need to do a full run of it? The wording of it sounds like you can just like run Ogre Cap and fail it. Right? This just says finish a URA finale playthrough. I feel like you can just fail like an Ogre or a McQueen run and finish it. But there's nothing like pressing from here. I think you can just wait on it. Like I'll probably just do a fan run to finish that. But don't you have like 42 days? I guess if you really need the rewards from it now. I got 2 more parent. I got 3 more parent runs for like another hour. Yeah, I guess you can go for the high score run. It's not that pressing to finish. You're losing on what, 500 carrots? That like right now. Yeah, or yeah, you can just do a parent run there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm like iffy on getting Evo skills early, because like what it does is it makes specialists stronger and generalists weaker. It's like it's nice for variety because you won't see like Christmas Ogre, Mihono Bourbon, and like Summer Marzensky or like Smart Falcon even like everywhere. But like it just makes a lot of, I don't know. On like one hand, yes, it increases variety, but on the other hand, if you don't own that variety, like you're weaker. Like it just solidifies that you need a specific Uma. Because like it already sucks losing your your potentials or your awakening skills, but then like if you lose your evos on top of that, like you lose a lot of strength from actual Umas on the track. What do you think of the chances of Saigon's adding Spark Rerolls and Super Skip for man? I think Super Skip is very, like, has a very high chance of coming. Spark Rerolls, I don't see as much. Like, I don't think we'll see Spark Rerolls. But I think there's a chance we don't see Spark Rerolls. But but there's a lower chance on Spark Rerolls than it is for Super Skip. How long is Narita Taishin's Reign of Terror? I think the next one is what, Inari 1 Festival? So like a long time. When does Inari 1 Festival come out? Inari 1 Festival with Tamama Cross. Yeah, like it's gonna be the entirety of Man and like halfway through Grand Live. But Inari 1's the next one that owns it. Last time it was during CM Day 1, so hold your breath. Yeah, I'm expecting 3 days before the start of the new scenario. Or if they would too. Thank you, Airshocker, for giving me max level hint on Strategist. I'd say I'd like if there's no news about it on the 9th, then there's a pretty high chance we'd see anything. But yes, Narita Taishin will just be the strongest Encroaching Shadow user until like Inari 1 Festival. Hishiam's on power comes so late. Like Mr. CB Wit, or is that not Mr. CB Wit? Mr. CB herself will come out, and I think Gold Ship Law Art comes out before like the first card with Encroaching Shadow comes out. Hishi Amazon Power is not even that good because late surgers get Lose Yourself, and like and closers kind of can't compete with that. Like people have access to Manhattan Cafe Wit before Hishi Amazon Power, and like you can't really compete with a Lose Yourself late surger. Unless your name is Orfevre. She comes out. I don't even... Wait, what scenario did Orfevre come out in? Was that Twinkle Legends? When does Lose Yourself come out? Sometime during Grand Live is when the first instance of it comes out. With Symbolic Chris S. Which I know like Medrio Bright uses it for the Arima Keenan in Grand Live. I remember seeing Medrio Bright with Lose Yourself. Well, actually, and also Special Week Commander with Lose Yourself. I think Special Week Commander is gonna be really strong when she releases. I'm excited to build her. You got a copy of Power Positive Max Limit Break, which is decent for a mat. You can run it. I mean, there's 3 medium tracks. Killer Tunes is pretty good. As long as you're not doing a Guts deck. If you have a decent Speed Wit deck, you can bring in Contour Pasta for Killer Tunes as a pace chaser or front runner. Is it more glue to not run Miles Sparks Event, or to be running late instead of End for CM11? I think it's more glue to be running late. Late Surger, your only skill is no stopping me. I don't think you're... I think you're better off not running Miles Sparks. I guess I'm not straight away Spirit. Maybe I just give up on... Maybe I just move to Narita Brian now. I don't know if I can do this for another 10 days. I hate her career so much. What do I think is the best pull plan for Haru mains going forward? I don't think there's anything that good for a while. Yeah, because all you care about... Haru wants King Halo Cheerleader and Daichi Ruby. But those, like, I would not pull on Daichi Ruby. But you can think about King Halo Cheerleader, because you're not bringing Haru outside of sprints and miles. I guess you can bring her to the dirt medium. But you're gonna have a hard time on the dirt medium when Kopani Riki exists. Both Kopani Riki and Ogre Cap Christmas like are gonna be really hard to beat on the dirt medium. So like the main thing is like if you really want to win with Haru, King Halo Cheerleader would be pretty important. I'm not pulling for King Halo Cheerleader. But like that's like the only thing relevant to pull for. Yeah, I want to look up Cafe's altitudes. I think running her as end is better than bringing her mile up. You need 4 stars for end. I mean, she has F, right? So you can only bring it up to C if you do all 10 miles. Like, I think it's just too hard to augment. I feel like E isn't that bad. But like, I feel like augmenting from F to B with 10. I guess F to B with 10 and then 2 longs. Yeah, I think you're just better off doing end closer Cafe. And ignoring the mile. Like, cause all you have as a late searcher is no stopping me. Unless you want to gamble on like Rushing Gale, on like the 2% chance that Rushing Gale helps you. The only thing you can think of is Mr. CB Wit, if you run her as end closer. Yeah, I mean Daring Strike is nice. But I think like once... I don't know, I feel like once King Halo Cheerleader comes out, like, it's not... Like, end closer Haru isn't that much stronger than late Haru. Because you don't really want to exit pace down mode when you have King Halo Cheerleader. Well, it's not that you don't want to exit pace down mode, but you don't want to push up too far when you have King Halo Cheerleader. But I guess if... I guess if like everyone is playing like lates with like on your left in King Halo Cheerleader, you would want her on end. Can't force him as another position. They have a missing distance aptitude. Yeah. I don't know, man. That's the one thing about Man that sucks, is that like you just have a smaller pool of Umas that you can run. I want to glue this run. Okay, we're gonna go to Narrator Brian after this. I can't take Hishi Amazon anymore. This is actually annoying me. Did I watch the movies in the theaters? No, I haven't. I'm gonna wait till it goes onto streaming. I've watched the movie without subtitles, didn't understand anything, and then I watched the races with subtitles. So I'm not like itching to watch the movie. Also, like I don't know. None of the characters are really not my favorites, so I'm not like itching to watch it. The theater experience. I don't really like theaters. Yeah, I hate Ishii. I hate how bad Hishi Amazon's kit is. Sorry. I don't hate Hishi Amazon, I just hate her kit. Her skill is so useless. Like, especially in career mode, like... I think I'm just gonna give this one up. Like, I'm not gonna get no stopping me. You need 6 to get to B? No, you need 7. It's always gonna be in multiples of 3 plus 1. So it's 1, 4, 7, 10. Whatever. I need to win the Unity. I think I drop for another Wit card. Okay, where's my Ryan? So we run this, and then borrow the cross. 1 and 6. Kinda wanna drop this Bijin. But I don't even know for what. It's a Marvelous Sunday. But actually, I guess technically I can run a level 30. Oops, that's the wrong one. Oops. How do you... Oh, you can't drag? I can run this and then borrow Bijin Wit. Bijin Wit. Okay, that way I don't need to win the Unity finals. Okay, this might be better. Yeah. You have an 8-star spurt, but you borrowed a main long. I got New Year's Haru's Valentine's chocolate, but tomorrow I'm gonna get the original one. You get 7 of them, so decide what 7 you want. I think I'm gonna do... I'll just do Haru, Maru, Oguri. I don't know what I'd use the last one on. Should I get gold chips? Having to own King Halo SSR is really nice, yeah. Definitely. I keep seeing New Year's Haru being called New York Haro. Turf Pink Riot, really? I don't remember what Bijin's skill or Bijin's careers was. I guess, yeah, New Year's, New York. I got 2 more parent runs. 50. No, this actually isn't a bad event. +2 mood cures all bad conditions. Maybe worst case scenario, I just borrow Bijin instead of Fine Motion. Go Super Jobber. Would using Kitasen as the pace chaser parent in the long CM be worth it? Yeah, it can be worth it. It's only 0.1 Excel, but I mean, your other option is no stopping me and hoping that there's somebody in front of you. Wait, I have to run the agenda. So let's load this. And then, oops, I need the Yasuda, the Japan Cup. Which one's the easy? Is the bottom one the easy mode one? I hope so. Okay. I think that's... Oh, you can't run the Osaka High on her? Oh, it's been so long since I've done a Brian run. 2 Japan... Oh, it's because Narita Brian has like a hard mode and an easy mode in her career. So there's like 2 versions. I don't remember. I think the bottom one is the easy mode one. And the top one's the hard mode one. But she has 4 careers like or 4 events like that. I don't know, like I don't think they ever fixed it. Like if you go into her career goals, like your last those 4 races that I said is determined by which version you take. Yeah, Brian's, I don't know, anything with a 0.25 is just a good parent. Yeah, it's been so long since I've done a Brian run. What CM did I even do a Brian run on? Okay, let's just grab stamina. My Rushing Gale late surger Brian, who won 1 race. Or she won 2. She might have won 2. Going from 60 to 70 is not significant amount. Yeah, you'll see the most at 50. But any race bonus is good. It's just skills matter more than the race bonus. Oh, wait, I meant to end the event. What races am I running for parent runs? Every G1. So my planner will just have all the G1s. Narita Brian can't run the Osaka High, but it's not a part of a title. But yeah, generally you should just run all the G1s. Because like, you need SP for skills as well. And it's like, if you get the title for the win streak, or like just the common races of the G1s, it's worth it. You can put in a couple more if like you have your whole legacy planned out and you know what races all of your Umas can run, but I think it just takes a little bit more planning. I like playing Lone Wolf on Brian on parent runs. Is it the spring crown? Yeah, I mean there's the classic crown where you do Satsuki. Or you mean for Osaka High? Is Osaka High part of a crown? Because I know there's the classic for these three, then there's the Mile one, and then there's the... Oh, is it part of these three? What's the senior crown? Jacob Arena. It's fine. You're not gonna win them anyways. But you get like what, 1 point, right? You get 1 point for the title. So it's 2 affinity loss because she can't run the Osaka High. If you got all 3 of them. If you run what? Osaka High, Tenosho Spring, Keenan? That's a title. Yeah, I do think... Okay, yeah, I think Autumn, Japan Cup, and Arima is the triple crown of fall. But the spring one is Osaka High, Tenosho Spring, and the... Takazuka? Tara... This one. Yeah, triple crown, classic triple, spring, and then the autumn one, or the fall one. Tenosho is the final boss. Yeah, the spring one's hard to get because of the Tenosho spring. Like, even if you... Like, I'm running Super Creek and sometimes I don't get enough. I think, like, on a main parent, you can do it, because if you're going for Stamp Sparks. I think it's super hard early on. Or, like, when you're doing, like, Great Grandparent. Yeah, I mean, I just run them all. Like, you just might as well just do all the G1s. Yeah, I think hard mode Brian for the Tenosho Spring has... the hard mode Brian for Tenosho Spring has like a 600 stam McQueen with cooldown. Or is it McQueen or a Rice Shower? It's been too long since I've done a Brian run. I remember I was trying to make a Brian for the Mile, and I just kept losing to the hard mode. Oh, what's the point of... Whatever. Taiki Shuttle. The Taiki Shuttle on my Haro runs sometimes just completely griefs me. I have a level 5 ult on my Haro because I lost the Champions Cup to a Taiki Shuttle. That's not where the Champions Cup is. I lost this one to a Taiki Shuttle. And like I needed the fans for Haru. Okay, I will just buy some skills now. I kind of don't want to buy skills. Nah, it's fine. She's got this. I might do late searcher for the. She does not have this. Yeah, I think I need to do late searcher for the derby. Maybe I should have bought skills. We're learning. I feel like I didn't do enough explosions. Okay, which one gives +5 mood? What? Okay, actually, I forgot I was running Bijin. Okay, wait. I said I was gonna buy some skills. Okay, let's get Professor of Curvature. Buy Nimmelnev. Bijin just cures depression. Wait, Biwa's stats are insane! That's crazy. I don't think I've ever checked Biwa's stats for that run. Or like for Brian. Oh wait, no, I've never ran Brian ever since they updated. Wait, no, I did run Brian. It's fine. She has the same stats on the second time around. So I'm pretty sure you can win that one. Okay, I want a little bit more stam. I like having like 400 stam for the Kiko show. Wow, her summer event is also super long. I think I'm just too used to Haru's summer event. I think it's so short. Okay, swinging Maestro helps a lot more for this long track. I can't afford it, huh? Alright, let's just buy more sand. Let's do a guts to get that explosion ready. I think we've done most of the. I mean, yeah, I think I've done all the ones I care about. I have all the golds. There's only 3 golds I'm looking for. Oh wait, we got second at the derby, so this literally doesn't. I mean, it matters. But I'm losing the title. Man, it's so nice we have the guided career. I don't know how I play this game, pulling up Game Tora on the second monitor all the time and like looking at all the events. Okay, I think for Miles, I'd rather be a pace chaser with Shadow Break. Indoor traffic drops. Yeah, I mean it's so nice having it in game. I'll get my revenge. I think the next time I run Narita Brian is when the Blaze outfit comes out. So I do want to make it up to her for the one CM I brought her at. She had a 2.5% win rate or something like that. Does she have my club calculator? Let's. Yeah, she had a 2.5, 2.4. Is there any place that has the guaranteed skill race sense for each Uma? I think someone made a doc. Did I pin it? Uh-oh. I saw a doc and I thought I had it pinned. Race? Thanks. Oops. I know somebody made it. And then, yeah, so you use the top option, like you're guaranteed to lose in the parent run. For Narita Brian. What non-main deck support am I most happy to see? Uma Stan Uma Stan from King Halo off her first event. But it's so awkward because like sometimes like I see King Halo pop up and I think it's the Uma Stan, but sometimes it's Yume Yume socialize with me and she just saps 20 energy from you. But I think this one's probably the best one. But yeah, the current one and the current one's also nice. How did I just lose 2 mood? Not going hard mode is cowardly behavior. This run is dead at the Tenosho Spring. This parent run would be dead at the Tenosho Spring if I went hard mode. I don't have enough stam for it. We don't need Corner Connoisseur. Yeah, I do agree the 30 energy from Kern is really nice. Awesome. Yeah, I literally gave up on Mile Brian because I could not win hard mode. And like I didn't want to do the weak mode. Yeah, I do need to buy Swinging Maestro though. I don't think I'm gonna have enough SP for everything. Unfortunate. I think Tamamo Cross also has a really good event, right? On the first one. She's like a 20 energy, 10 speed. The power card. I like that event as well. Yeah, pace Brian on Miles so good. It's just her career sucks to try it to work. Maybe I'll run her for the mile actually, because we don't have to run the Tenosho Spring. Or actually, even with Guts, I think you can beat the Tenosho Spring on. Oh, I guess she loses hard mode, so it kind of defeats the purpose. Alright. I don't know if I have enough to buy the green skills. Nah, we'll be fine. Just gotta put it on late. What is her hard? Is it McQueen in her hard mode? No, it's Rice Shower, right? It's a cooldown Rice Shower. Yeah, I think it's a cooldown Rice Shower that just completely kills you. Like a 600 stam cooldown Rice Shower. Actually, I probably was strong enough to do hard mode if I used a couple of clocks. It's McQueen? I just know it has cooldown. Please don't tell me you have no stopping me. Had no stopping me scammed. Wait, did I ever win it? No, I never ran it the first time. Oh my. Every time it's a vodka, it's always no stopping me. Where's Biwa? Does Biwa not show up if you don't win the first one? That's kind of funny. Okay, not going that well, but it does feel a lot better than Hishiyamason's career. I just have to remember how Brian's career works. Okay, I'm probably gonna just get 600s across the board except Guts. I don't think I'm ever gonna run a... I don't think I could run a 3-star Guts Spark. Not enough explosions. Okay, we're gonna win the gamble. 77? Ah. No 77 skill points. Let's just go for wit. Okay, I think I like this parent deck a little bit more. It's a very, very whaley parent deck. 3 SSRs and an Air Shakur and a King Halo. I could level 35 my Air Shakur. Like I still have the copy of it. I have like an Air Shakur and I think a winning ticket. Man, the fan bonus on this deck is kind of low. I got... It was 2 turns to get 1 more Air Shakur event for Spurt. Two more turns. Oh, that's the energy down. I thought that was the 20 energy. Alright, last. Just got the Arima key in. Man, I don't think I've seen a 10 carats from one of my races. Yeah, I think I need to run Legion. It's hard when you have to do all the G1s. But I feel like it wasn't this bad. Like, I usually win like 60% of them. Even with only like 6 to 7 explosions. Whatever. A tier list of the Unity Cup racers. When the scenario lasts like 10 more days. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. God, I don't think Unity was that bad though. Like it. Is the lack of Unity train those elite finals? Yeah, generally it's like your team ranking. The less spirit bursts you do, the like the lower your average rank is. Generally you want to be like S during the summer. On like an ace run. But sometimes, like you can have like 6 explosions on the second Unity race and you can still lose. But yeah, usually want to be like S tier by the end of second summer in order to win the finals. Well, also assuming you finish all of it. But I think on a parent run you just have to run too many G1s. Okay, standard's nice, white condition's nice, spring runner's nice. Don't really care. Or I need Dimble for stopping me. I know I saw long straightaways. Pressure sucks. We want Uma Stan. Do I want Ignite Speed more or straightaway? Or Home Stretch Haste more? We don't believe in Home Stretch Haste here. Stockfish for Uma Musume. No, it's a pretty good seal list. Too bad. Oh, there's Uma Stand Nimble now. Would have been nice to have that. 1-star Guts, 1-star Base. I can't wait to do all this in Mant as well. That's gonna be so much fun. Took a break. It's good to see me still doing Uma content. I really like this game. I think. I also think I have something wrong with me where I enjoy grinds like this. And I don't think Umamusume had like, I don't know, the recent stuff on the Japanese server for like the 5th anniversary has me a little like annoyed. Wait, what's my other loop? This one? Nimble Nav, Uma Stan, Nimble Nav, Uma Stan, Nimble Nav. Oh, I can grind without borrows as well. Maybe I should use my borrows for something else. I think. I don't know. JP's kind of irked me. Like ever since the Ogre into Stay Gold, like Stay Gold, you need to own the copy to effectively use it. Like it's just been kind of spiraling from there. But yeah, parent making is just really fun for me. I think like I like CMs like. Definitely because, like, you know, I have all the eyes on me. And there's, like, an expectation that I do decent. It's a little annoying in terms of, like, my enjoyability of the game. But I really like parent making and, like, knowing that, like, the strength of my account it always gets stronger. Yeah, I don't know. I think I find the most enjoyment doing builds. Which one's the mood? Top. Yeah, also, like, it takes no effort to play. Like, I don't know. This game is... Like, you just do a click every 10 seconds. Like, sure, you know, you can shave down a run to like 18 minutes instead of 20 if you're super attentive to it. But it's like a run in 20, just playing out of the corner of the eye is pretty easy. Yeah, parenting I'm like definitely autopiloted. I'm really happy they brought the agenda. I think parenting was a little annoying with the agenda, but like now it's just super autopilot. I mean, if I have to do a fan run, I literally look at the game for 3 minutes. As soon as first summer ends, I just click the same 2 buttons constantly. Like all I do is just click race, skip race, race, skip race until the run is over. But generally I don't do that many fan runs. I think I have like 500 runs on fans. The other like 1300 is like actually for the game. I'd say like a fourth of my runs are probably actual fan runs. What am I fishing for? Yeah, Umatstan Nimble Nav. And like anything else that can be good. I mean, like the last Brian I just made was nice, right? I just need the Miles Spark and preferably Stam. But like getting a skill list like this, the main 2 I'm looking for are these 2. Would be nice. Just hopefully 1-star guts, 1-star pace doesn't constantly follow me. But I have like Umastan Nimble Nav on like I think 4 of the Umas now. So it should be a little easier to... Or I have Nimble Nav on every Uma, and I have Umastan on 4 of them. So it should be a little easier to get them. Looping them through man, it's gonna be rough. Yeah, I might drop the long races and just do like Vodka, Hishi, Amazon main parent or grandparents. Just so it's a 2 1 and 4s. So I do 2 1 and 4s into the 1 in 5 of TM Opera O. I think it's fine in terms of grinding. I don't know, I only have 8 days. I would like to hit like on the Brian without having to do 3 parents though. Because 3 parents in 8 days I think is going to be too hard. I think finishing a parent A I think finishing a parent every 4 days, in 4 days is possible. That's like what, 25-ish runs to finish a parent with 4 days. Yeah, I'm lucky I don't have to go for straight away spurt though. Luckily Tamama Cross has straight away spurt. How many days do we have between the SR selector and the actual CM? Not considering the fact that you have to do runs for the missions, you have 8 days. Let me look at how hard are the missions for it. There's 8 days between the start of the missions and the start of the CM. Aside from the tennis show spring, will I be borrowing Fine Motion as my second wit? Yeah, most likely. Unless I need like a specific... like flex card, then I'd just run like Marvelous Sunday, Wit, and borrow the flex card. Like I might borrow like Pasa Power for medium tracks. I might... Why are my skills cheap? Did I get Fast Learner? No. I was like, why does my Lone Wolf cost 63? Let's see here. What's the hardest thing here? Win 50 rate G1s. You can do this in like 3 parent runs. Gather 1.5 million. You can do that in 3 parent runs. It's a cumulative score of 100k. That's gonna take a couple of runs, right? Actually, it's man. You can probably get like... This is probably also gonna take like 5-6 runs. Complete a career with B+. Alright, you are trolling if you can't do this mission. Win 15 races within a single career should be easy. And then win 5 races for each team trial match. Okay, that shouldn't be that hard either. Yeah, it doesn't look that hard. I think the longest thing is the cumulative score, which is like 4 or 5 runs. Like you should be able to finish all these missions in 4 or 5 runs. That's not too bad. The 2-star speed stand strike on the missions is messed up. Yeah, but it was on like, it wasn't on a limited mission, right? It was on the trainer road one? Or am I lying? Was that the half anniversary one, really? Wait, was it the half anniversary? Oh. I thought it was the tutorial mission. Half Annie first part. Okay, let me look at that. I remember it took me forever to get the second, the 2-star Stam one. I was complaining about that. Let me see. I don't see it. I thought it was one of the tutorial missions. Fine Motion is in 3 days? I thought it was in 2. Is it not the 4th? Oh no, it is 3 days. My bad. Stupid hopeful stakes, man. Okay, I cannot remember where the mission is. Yeah, I can't find the mission. Oh well. Is not good. Yeah, we are back, we are back. What is this? I only got through 5 parent runs in 2.5 hours. I'm plugged in. Dang. My ISP is... Maybe it's my fault. Maybe this is on me. I don't see any news about the servers going down. No, I need to finish my grind. I need to finish my grind before the maintenance tonight. Oh man. Yeah, maintenance is in... Wait, when is maintenance? Maintenance is in 6.5 or 5.5 hours. No, 6.5 hours. Steam updates... I thought Steam updated... Or does their maintenance on Tuesdays or tomorrow. Mobile's also down? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to launch on mobile right now. Will I be pitting for Nishino Flower? Yeah. You're making a Maya no Top Gun. Great grandparents, they have no stopping. Yeah, actually that's a pretty decent loop. Maya no Top Gun. You can also get straightaway Spurt from her secret event. The thing is, I already started my... Like, I'm already done with my legacy, or my great-grandparents for Spurt and... Not Spurt, for Uma Stan and No Stopping Me. But if you need Spurt on an Uma, then yeah, Top Gun would be a good way to start with looping. Because you can get the increased rates for Nimble Nav, and you can get straightaway Spurt. Or head-on, if for some reason you're running pace. But by the end of the anniversary, I should have 600 pulls, I think, right? So I'm going to pull on Nishino Flower and Mr. CB. I'm going 200 on both of these, which drops me to 200 pulls. I think I can afford King Halo Cheerleader. It's just like, I really like running Pace Chasers on Miles. And King Halo Cheerleader is literally only for Haru. And like, I don't think I'm winning on Haru in Mant. So it's just kind of like a waste of 200 carats. You can sprint. No. The secret event. No. I mean for like grandparents. Like if you're doing a legacy looping right now, for in preparation for in preparation. Like this is purely for parent making. She gets no stopping me and Spirit. Yeah, I think I'd just rather borrow it because like I wouldn't run any other late end on a mile except Haru, so it's just like I don't know, it's very expensive. I think I'm going Nishina Flower, Mr. CB, and then I'll have like 600 pulls by the time we get to Tachyon. And I think I should get away with 600, or sorry, 400. I'm not putting 600 into this. I should be able to get away with 400 on this banner. And then I'm gonna use a ticket on Marzenski speed. So then once we get to this 2nd anniversary, I'm gonna use both ticket on Marzenski to get a limit break 2 Marzenski for League of Heroes. And then that's my plan for this, essentially. When I pull for Ramoda, will be my 2nd wit card, Nice Nature or CV. Yeah, it'd just be that. And then I'd borrow Ancestors. I don't know if I'm pulling on Ancestors or not, because I don't know what my carrots will be by then. But that is my plan, essentially, from now until Meja Ramono. Ancestors, I'll see if I get one or not. Because I need to look at the CMs and the League of Heroes and like what I would need to borrow for each of them instead of borrowing a Ancestors and Guides. But I want to get away without having to pull on this. But it might be hard because like Mihono Bourbon Wit's going to be important to borrow. Jungle Pocket's important to borrow. Tiamat Bro is important to borrow. Actually, I think I'm gonna pay the scenario tax. Yeah, I think I have to pay the scenario tax because like I do not want to own Mihono Bourbon Wit. Jungle Pocket speed's really good. Tiamat Bro. Is there a long for Tiamat Bro? Actually, I don't care about Tiamat Bro. When does this come out? 4/13. Tiamat Bro comes out to 6/8. Okay, never mind. I don't care. It's just Mihono Bourbon Wit, I think, that I need to borrow. Yeah, this is literally the only card I need to borrow. Oh, that's annoying. And the Jungle Pocket. Man, that's annoying. Is Ancestors? No, Ancestor or Grandmasters is still 5. It's UAF. So once we're done with La Arc, it's when Sounds of Earth releases? No. It's when UAF releases. When Orfevre comes out. Yes. It's when Orfevre comes out. At the 3rd anniversary is when scenarios become 4 months long. I think I have to pity this. It's like I need my borrow slot open for Mihono Bourbon Wit. Is Light Hello mandatory to pull? So any friend card is human rights tier. You have to run it in your deck. So it just depends on what you need to borrow here. So for Grand Live, these are all the CMs. For example, if you wanted to play Late Surgers on the Arima Kinen, which kind of is the strongest build for it, and you would need to borrow Symbolic Recess. If you wanted to run backliners for miles and sprints, you would really want to borrow Ruby or Daichi Ruby. Being able to borrow like a Maximum Broken Maruzensky or a Maximum Broken whatever is also really nice. And it's like you get 100 pulls here. It's 15k carats to get one, like to guarantee one copy. And like you'll get 15k, you'll get like 10k carats during the anniversary. But you should just like look at the CMs in the scenario and like see what you think you're gonna bring to those CMs and if you need a borrow slot. But like having a borrow is really nice because like you'd rather run a level 30 version of Light Hello and borrow Daichi Ruby or Symbolic Recess than pull on it. And it's like, I don't know, it's like medium tracks. Like there's just certain, sometimes there's just cards that are nice. Game's back up? Okay, nice. Like I can understand for like the 4-month scenarios, maybe you don't want to do it. But like you have to run the card. Like you're not playing the scenario without the card. So either you are locked your borrow to it, or you get 1 copy for I don't even remember what my stats were. Is that, where am I in the career? Okay, early on. I don't like, you don't need to go all in for Tachyon, but like I definitely think like for your human rights, I think like all of them are worth it, except Design Your Island. Design Your Island's kind of awkward. At least they always give Pulls Almost Friends banners. Well, not for Grandmasters. Or at least there's no precedent for it. And for Design Your Island, you need 4 copies of it. Yeah, but like let's say it's just like if you wanted to play Late Surgers for the Arima Keenan, and you would need a borrow Symbolic Process, which means you need a pull for Light Hello. Alright, it's just like you just have to look ahead. But you can also just get lucky in the 100 pulls, right? It's 110 pulls on average to get one of the cards. You could get lucky. I mean, for the Rico banner, in those 100 pulls, I got 2 copies of it. You're skipping mostly because you have a lot of... Like, I didn't have to pay the tax on Rico. Which was super nice. Though, the tax on Rico wasn't that big. I used Rico for what? 3 CMs? Early ancestors. Yeah, I really, I mean, I just can't believe how many people like were like, oh yeah, Throne's gonna come, or like tossed around that Throne was coming early just because on the reference doc, like it was in there. Like, that is so funny. Why are you on normal mid? Like, I saw people were like, no, don't pull on Fuku. Like, you should just pull for Throne if you want a scenario card. And I'm like, I don't think Throne's coming early. I don't even know why it was so popular when it was released in JP. Well, actually, I know why, because one YouTuber shielded it. But like, it was there for a sprint CM, which, like, I mean, it was good for the sprint CM. Yeah, Fuku's really nice when you already have a speed SSR. Man, I don't think I'm ever winning against Biwa there. She's got some crazy stats. Is it down again? Why am I just watching Fuku just... No. It's fine for you guys. Okay, it wasn't down. Fuku just really wanted to... Fuku just really wanted to show off. What would I score on the Pretty Derby voice quiz? I think I could get at least half of them right. Like the title screen. I would say I can get half of them right. I think if I trained for it, I could probably get all of them right. If I trained for it, I mean just like, I don't know, just spending like 30 minutes learning it. Does the Valentine's gift do anything? It gives you 30 TP if you eat it. So I can save you 10 carrots. I'll probably keep all mine. I'll just hoard all mine. Yeah, this is some Ketis Black rerolling, downing. Yeah, I hoarded all my chocolates. I mean, it's 10 carrots, like... Am I picking the guts options because it's short? I think it is shorter for Brian, yeah. It's like, I don't need the power, because it's gonna max out with the Halo and, the speed. I'm gonna let him go stale? No, I'm gonna immortalize them. Did I buy Swinging Maestro? Oh, I don't have Swinging Maestro. It'll be fine. I just have to go on late. But it's the feelings that count, not me eating the chocolate. Doesn't Gold Chip give ramen? I think it's yakisoba, but we don't have like the specialized gallery chocolates now. Holy! Oh no, it is ramen. No, it's udon. Just 3 different variants of side dishes. That's kind of funny. I didn't realize her gallery was this big on the wiki. Yeah, they're half a month late. Let's grab stamina here. Bourbon's is really funny. I like Bourbon's gift, which honestly would be a really good gift right now. The ram sticks. Like, yeah, Bourbon's. I would love the ram sticks right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do two Haru, 2 Ogre, 2 Maru Zensky, and then the last one can be Gold Chip from my collection. Yeah, I wonder how many gigabytes it is. Yeah, sadly, I don't know. We'll probably get them next year. I don't know, I was not expecting the Valentine's event to come out this year. Are they DDR2s? Oh, maybe not then. I have 2 DDR4s that I meant to install in my PC that are just sitting in a drawer right now. Still Loves Chocolate's creepy? I don't think I know what Still Loves is. Oops. Skip this. Wow, Ogre has an insane amount of gallery stuff too. Gotta get enough spam for the tennis show spring. Is Forever Young the new mascot? I mean, she is the Nepo Uma. But yeah, Special Week did get demoted. The 5th anniversary picture is so funny. Let me see if I can pull it up. Where is it? Oh wow, the quality is really bad. But yeah, Special Week's all the way back here. But I mean, like, Almanai took place for the 4th anniversary. I don't remember what the 3rd anniversary image was. But I mean, Special Week's the only one here from the base. From the base one, right? I guess there's Aishin Flash here. There's Aishin Flash here. Daring Tack, technically. She's been there since like the 2nd anniversary. I guess, yeah, I think you... only recognize 3. I mean, like, Victoria Pika, March Leon. There's like 8 Umas here that aren't... Actually, like 10 Umas here that aren't even in the game. But yeah, Special Week's quality is so bad. But she's all the way back there. I didn't realize Aishin Flash is right here. Sako Laurel's there. But yeah, she got demoted. March Lauren, Victoria. I think these two... I have a feeling these two are going to be implemented really soon. Is Amandai or Fevre Gentle Donna Chronogenesis tier? She's kind of like in a weird spot right now. She's in a weird spot where like she can only run mediums and miles, but on medium tracks, like she's kind of weaker than Chronogenesis, and then on mile tracks, like she's weaker than like V Taiki and like Grand Algeria, but at the same time, like it's one Uma that can do 2 tracks, so I don't think it like she's pretty like high tier, but like she's not like she's not like meta defining. Are they training trainee Forever Young for the next 0.5? Nah, I think most likely she's coming at the 6th anniversary. I can't imagine. I mean, they would probably want to implement her as soon as possible, but I can't imagine they don't save her for like a full anniversary. Like, I don't think she'd be delegated to a 0.5. Like, Still in Love's like a 0.5 tier. How long did it take for Almondai to be playable? A year. The Almondai card came out at the 4th anniversary, and Almondai herself came out at the 5th. But I think I would also assume they want to finish Forever Young's career before putting her into the game. Because like if she would put, I don't like her career's not done at the 0.5, right? Like they want to run her, or sorry, they want to run Forever Young for another year. Because they're running the Arima Keenan and then like one more overseas thing, right, for Forever Young. So like I think it's gonna line up with the 6th anniversary for the career. So like it'd be weird to implement it at the 5.5 when they're not done. Yeah, because I know they wanted it to run Forever Young. I know they wanted to run Forever Young for the Arima Keenan, but I think they want to bring him to the Dubai again. But Forever Young's not retiring at the Arima Keenan, right? I can't remember. I didn't follow it too closely. But I think they wanted to bring him to something that was after the Arima Keenan. I thought there was something recent that, like, because I remember a month ago they said that they were going to retire Forever Young at the Arima Keenan, but it felt like something recently came out for him to run past it. Was it the Saudi Cup? Which horse do I think was the next candidate if Forever Young's career didn't pan out? For like a... Who else would have been added? Contrail, maybe? Is Contrail's big enough for an anniversary? Like, I think Daring Tact. I don't know. I don't know if Daring Tact is big enough for an anniversary. I mean, Daring Tact's just like super hyped up. Because like she's been in the game for like years now. But yeah, Contrail. I don't know. I feel like it's like I feel like it would have to be a recent Uma. Or sorry, a recent horse, not a recent Uma. But the fact that Contrail doesn't have a design, right? I don't know if they have permission for Contrail. But like Contrail, Daring Tact, I think, are like my thoughts for. Yeah, I don't know if they have rights for Contrail. But Contrail, I mean, Contrail's 2024's Hall of Fame. Like, I feel like that's probably good enough. Daring Tact, like, I can see a 0.5. I mean, Daring Tact was 2020's Philly, right? I don't know, but I think Contrail, if they could get the rights, would probably be over Forever Young. I mean, like, I think most of the... I mean, I guess Equinox super recent though, right? 2025. But I would imagine like a more... Ooh, 10 carats, nice. I don't know if they can get King Kamehameha. I don't think TAC is like big enough for a full anniversary. I think like Contrail or like Equinox is big enough, since they were Hall of Famers. Yeah, the JRA has a Hall of Fame. Like Equinox was last year's, the 2025. Contrail was 2024. Almond Eye was 2023. Was Kitasen Black 21 or 20? Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know. If they don't have deep impact in, I don't think they can get Kamehameha. Kitasen Black. Yeah, Kitasen Black's 2020 or 2021. I don't remember. Sometime during COVID. I remember seeing that. I know, like, Gentle Donna and Orfevre were back-to-back in 2015. And then before Orfevre was Pasa, right? Yeah, I would say, like, to be a full Annie, like, you kind of have to be on the Hall of Fame. Or you have to be owned by Cygames, like Forever Young is. We still lost, wow. Because let me see. So, Almedai is the 2024. Orfevre was 2015. Gentle Donna was 2016. Who's the third Annie? Oh, there was no, like, big third Annie one. I mean, Kitasen Black is 2020. 2020's Hall of Fame. Smart Falcon Grand Live. Then we have Mr. CB for the 2nd anniversary. I think it's decided by a board. It's like voted in by the board for the JRA. Never crossed your mind the game is COVID. Yeah, I mean, it got delayed because of COVID, I'm pretty sure. Wow, it feels so weird being able to buy so many skills because of Fast Learner. Who are the anniversary? Yeah, it's Kitasen Black, Mr. CB for year 2. Year 3 was Duramente. Then it was Orfevre, then it was Almond Eye. I guess technically Dura isn't like... I mean, Dura's pretty popular. Mr. CB is like... Mr. CB is a super old... I don't remember what number. I think Mr. CB got Hall of Fame with Simbali Rudolph. Were they the same year? No, they were not the same year. What am I talking about? That has to be the year before. Oh wait, is Simbali and Mejo Ramono the same year? I think those two share a year for Hall of Fame. They challenged the arc together. I just know they're all in the same year. I mean, it's obvious they're all in the same year. Well, not obvious, but they are the same year. Or the same generation. Yeah, I guess technically Duramente isn't like a Hall of Famer. I don't think he is at least. I don't think Dura's a Hall of Famer. But alright. Couple of hiccups here and there from my stupid internet service provider, and then the entire server's going down. I think I need to take a break from parent farming. I only got through, what, 5? And you take a little break and then get through like another 5 before the servers go down for maintenance. But let's see, what do I hit? Fast learner parent run. Another Guts Pace Chaser. I'm so happy I spent 40 minutes for a 2-star Guts, 1-star Pace Chaser. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's all my borrows. Yeah, looks like doing these parent runs on stream does take a little bit. I think I get a little distracted while just yapping about random things, but it's fine. I'll probably just go eat dinner and then hunker down for like the next 4 hours, just spamming out these parent runs. Yeah, I think sparking is like one of the worst things in the game, which is why like I'm really annoyed that they paywall it. Like, I can afford it. I think it's just like unhealthy for the game to paywall a part of your game that's like annoying. Like, creating a problem and then selling the solution for 20 bucks is really scummy. like you know that nobody likes doing inheritance farming, and then you're just selling the solution rather than making it better. It's like, I mean, yeah, it's like, it's a little annoying that like I like this game enough where like I will pay for it and like I will continue making content for it, but I don't know. I just want to like put it out there that I do think it's a scummy mechanic. I think limited. I don't know, just selling. Yeah, it kind of is just what it is, right? I like, it's not. It's a pretty big advantage. You get to re-roll your inheritances mid-run. I don't think the instant 10 Umas are that strong, but like re-rolling your inheritances mid-run and like having the extra friend slots so you can. I guess the extra friend slots are kind of quality of life, but I think just like re-rolling your inheritances mid-run. Instant 10's kind of nice for looping, but I think like the biggest buff is you can spend $20 to re-roll your inheritance mid-run. And it's like, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna be happy seeing like how the next. I don't really think CM's that competitive. League of Heroes, at least for top 96, is insanely competitive, and like I follow a lot of them, and like they do a lot of posting, and it's like, I don't know, it's just like, it's so weird seeing like all of these players spend $20 on the inheritance stuff. Just surprised it does have a battle pass. It's the trainer pass. And it came out in the 3rd anniversary. Yeah, it's called the trainer pass. What horror alt would I like to see? I don't know. What are the options? I don't really want like summer or wedding. Oh, let's look at what are all the alts. I don't really want Valentine's. I kind of want a Christmas one, actually. Oh, but Christmas is kind of close to New Year's. Halloween would also be nice. I don't really want a summer. I don't want a wedding. Yeah, I think Halloween or Christmas would be nice. I guess I can deal with a scenario-specific one. I think Halloween would be really funny. I think that's the one I want. I want a Halloween one. I think Christmas is a little close to New Year's in terms of... But I would like Christmas one too. Is there limited content on the BP? It's like crystal shards. You can get like buy old cards from it. I think they just added like the second anniversary stuff. But like the other stuff, there's like, you know, the Spark reroll pass, which makes you do not have to consume 30 TP to reroll. There's... what's the other pass? There's 4 passes, I think, out right now. Trainer pass, Spark reroll pass, or sorry, Factor pass is what it's called. The new Uma plan pass, and then one more that I'm blanking on. There's one more monthly payment, right? It's 5 total. I can't remember what it was. I thought there was something else besides the daily carrots. Okay, I thought I bookmarked the total cost. I thought I bookmarked the total cost, but it's just this video on the top of my bookmarks. I don't know if I can find the passes. Is the February missions bugged? Yeah, I think it could be. Because like during the race you can, it like tells you to do one, right? These missions won't show up, yeah. I don't know. Uma Musume, I think always is rough. It says it's completed, but you can't complete them. Yeah, I don't see the missions, right? Like, I don't think the missions just aren't in here. So that's weird. Yeah, let me look at go to Game Tour real quick and check it out. Oh wait, I don't want to look at the 5th anniversary. 5th anniversary is 2022. It might be these missions that are glitched out, but they should have started today. The February Stakes celebration missions. So it's just missing the February Stakes here. It's not a part of the first Annie. I see. Sea Mile is runnable permit. It's a little iffy. I think you lose like half of them on Sea Mile. You can press collect all and still get them from here. That's funny. But they just don't show up here. So you can get the 150 carats through that. Well, I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. I'll probably stream tomorrow. I kinda don't have anything until the Aquarius Cup, but I think tomorrow is just gonna be more parent runs. It's gonna be another 5 parent runs on Brian. Single free pulls will start tomorrow for Metro Ardon. Yeah, I'll just do more parent runs tomorrow. And then the first day of the CM, it's gonna be the same schedule as last CM, where every other day, or the second day of the CM, I can stream, but the first day I cannot. So first days will be on like jobber hours, and then the second day will be at CM start. Free pulls are just singles for now, yeah. Gitas in black and the The Kidasen Black banner and the Narita Top Road banner are gonna be multis. Would Kings be a decent inherit for long CM? It's very consistent. Yeah. So you can inherit that. If we let's go here. I need to reset this. We can actually zoom out. But if you see here, daily free scouts, it says each free single scout. So they're not going to be 10x. You have to wait until part 2 for the main thing. Yeah, Ryan just, I mean, like, as in terms of a skill inherit, Ryan just isn't good. Like, I don't know. If you're not at max acceleration in 100 meters, like, I think you just lost. Like, if you're in 6th place 100 meters later, and you still need to use acceleration from an inherit. Because, like, yes, you're still accelerating here, but, like, you're gonna finish accelerating in 1 more second. Like, I don't think you need the 0.2 from Blood Swamps and Iron. Like, it's just better to get, like, Nimble Nav or No Stopping Me, and try to bank off that as your inherit. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. Thank you guys all for watching me do parent runs, I guess. I don't know. I feel like all I do is yap on parent runs because there's literally nothing to talk about. Thank you guys all for watching. Bye bye.